So can we just slow down?
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to a game where the main talking point so far is the weather. Snow in the air and on the ground, and it may very well have an impact on the players' performances and perhaps even the result. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's... So it's down to business here. That'll be a throw. Moncayola. Lobbed in behind. Hit into the middle. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Moncayola. Osasuna have got it back and they'll have another go. Lewandowski. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. Vermi. Moved on forwards. Oh, such a clever touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cruz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Budimir. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Moncayola. Pinch one through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ferran Torres. Koundé forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. He's making a real surge on the left. Cross goes in there.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Ferran Torres, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Ibanez. Cruz. Brian. Ferran Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Balde. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ibanez. And it's played forward. Budimir. Out to the left it goes. Balde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he get onto this? Lewandowski. Aim forwards. Ferran Torres. Pedri. That'll be a throw-in. Looks to clip it forward. Pedri crosses. Cruz with the clearance. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Garcia. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. In comes the cross. Garcia. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Garcia clearly looking the key component.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And Garcia! Decent enough try.
Garcia usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Lamine. Kubasi. Garcia. Pressing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Budimir hits one! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cruz, played over towards the opposite flank. Garcia. That's tidy. And the cross comes in. That has been knocked clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Referee has just said play on. Lewandowski. Raphinha. And he welcomes it in. Ferran Torres. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That'll be a throw. Koundé. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Lamine. Raphinha. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres laid out to the left flank. Petri with the short one. Torres with a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ferran Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kubasi. Lamine. Pedri. Raphinha. Looks to clip it forward. Cruz clears it away. Lamine. Balde. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ibanez. Cruz. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Cruz too strong. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, no.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Played down the flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Eric Garcia. Koundé. And it's played forward. And it's Lewandowski. Brian. He can run onto that. Budimir. Eric Garcia. Played towards the other side. Now it's Ferran Torres. Does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Cruz. Still goalless. Garcia. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared without complication. Ibanez. Budimir. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Plays a delicate ball. And the ball is out of play. Played out to the right. Ibanez. Brian hoisted in. Lewandowski gets good distance on it. Moncayola looks to the other side. Brian. Ibanez. Out to the right. That'll be a throw-in. Fermin. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Lewandowski. That is good strength. Brian wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, they could break here. Budimir knocks it out wide. Garcia. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Yamal. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Lewandowski is fouled. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Moncayola. So who's he picking out? Looking for a decent ball in. Okay, gets it away. Now this could shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Cruz shifted upfield. Fermin. Pedri. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Balde. Ferran Torres. And he goes cross-field. Brian. Ibanez. Deftly done. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Ferran Torres. Fermin. Raphinha. Into the channel. Lewandowski. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Ibanez shifted upfield. Koundé cuts out the pass. Fermin. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ferran Torres. Budimir, proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Ibanez. Over to the left. Could be dangerous. And can he finish it? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Raphinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moncayola. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
Out for a throw. It's a loose ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lewandowski. And he's making progress on the ball. Looking here to chip it through. Brian. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Ibanez. Barcelona out in front with an early advantage. Goes down, but nothing given. Lamine. Ferran Torres. Pedri, played over towards the opposite flank. Aim forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Kubasi. Raphinha. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Fermin. Ferran Torres. Pedri, done delicately. Kunde, and that's aimed into the middle.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Balde, gently done. Cruz chooses to go cross-field, and it's played forward. Moncayola. Ah, such a clever touch. And that has sent him sprawling. Moved on forwards.
Oh, sweet feet.
Raphinha. Pedri. Aim forwards. Ferran Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Raphinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lamine. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's a throw.
Balde. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out. Ibanez. Oh, easy pickings there. Ferran Torres. Balde. Balde looking up to see who wants it. Ibanez. Out to the left it goes. Brian. Lamine Yamal. Budimir. So what can they make of this? Moncayola. He can get that clear. Proves too strong. Raphinha. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. Ibanez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Balde. Balde looks to go up and over. Raphinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Cruz shifted upfield. Pedri. Half an hour played now. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. Now it's Raphinha. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Ibanez played out to the left flank. Balde has found the net here, of course. He's onto it in a flash. Ah, he's given it away. Ferran Torres. Osasuna have a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Raphinha. Good, strong midfield running here. Balde. Played into the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Pedri succumbs to the pressure. Budimir. Brian clips it so gently. Budimir! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Budimir clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brian with the short one. Looking for a decent ball in. Cruz has been caught there, it's a foul. Great chance! Just too high. Koundé. Ferran Torres. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's good play. He is through here. And that has been cleared. Budimir. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's played into space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's been won straight back. Looks to clip it forward. Koundé attempts a clearance. Ferran Torres looks to get on the end of this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And it's hoisted clear. Balde gets into some space. succumbs to the pressure.
And he has been fouled there.
And the ball's come loose here. Lovely, there's the hit! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Garcia looking to get on the end of this.
Osasuna really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now it's Raphinha. Out to the right. Ferran Torres.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Ibanez. Budimir played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ibanez. Brian. Ibanez. Brian providing an outlet on that flank. That's an excellent interception. Ferran Torres. Budimir, gently done. Brian, oh, it's played into the area. Raphinha. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Pedri. And it's Lewandowski.
And the counter is on.
Ibanez spread out to the left. Brian in acres of space out wide.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
And can he finish it?
Foot in.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Koundé. Pedri.
In with the challenge.
Budimir.
Moncayola. Garcia. And he's onside. Played into the middle.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lewandowski. Raphinha. Pedri.
Ferran Torres.
Lamine.
Out to the right.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Only partially clear. Ferran Torres. Lovely feet.
Lewandowski.
Ferran Torres.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Moncayola. Cruz. And it's played forward. Brian.
Ibanez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lewandowski.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read.
The danger is averted.
And he thumps it clear.
Balde. Lamine. Lewandowski.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get away here? Gets good distance on it. Out for a throw.
Lamine.
Balde. Brian is there and he can get that clear.
Yamal.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Moncayola. Some clever movement up front. Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
Cruz, gently done. Can he get onto this?
Up he goes!
attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Balde. Well, they've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garcia. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Raphinha. Lewandowski. So we're still where we started right now. Koundé, forwards and with intent. Moncayola. Cruz. Ibanez. Moncayola. That's tidy. Osasuna have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Raphinha can get it clear. Ibanez. Moncayola. Ibanez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Barcelona do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lamine, that's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Moncayola. Moncayola. Garcia. Oh, it's played into the area.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team...
No way through there.
Kubasi. Ferran Torres. Tedri. Ferran Torres.
Lovely feet.
Pedri.
Oh, that's neat.
Lewandowski. Ferran Torres.
Cruz.
Gets it away. Brian.
Cruz.
Brian. Nice physical challenge. Koundé. Lewandowski. Tedri. Lewandowski. Vermi. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. He's looking for the runner here. Ibanez.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Vermi. Lewandowski. Balde. Balde. Oh, that's nice. Wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Balde! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Ibanez. Brian. Out towards the flank. Ibanez knocks it out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Brian delivers with whip. Brian opts to play it back. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Balde. That's good good play. Now who's going to be first to this? Decent ball. It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact. Cruz, gently done. Lewandowski played out towards the right wing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brian. Ibanez. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. Decent hit! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Balde. Very nicely done. Osasuna keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Brian played over towards the opposite flank. Cruz too strong. Koundé. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Eric Garcia. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Ibanez. Cruz. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ibanez. Moncayola. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose! And they win it back again. Ferran Torres. Now it's Raphinha. Yamal. Lamine. Back into the middle. Raphinha! Outstanding save to keep that out. They've played it short.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Balde has got himself a free kick. Kubasi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And he's on his way!
Koundé. Fermin. Balde looking understandably energised after his goal. Kubasi. Lewandowski. Raphinha. Ferran Torres. Balde. Lewandowski. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the shot! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Moncayola. Ibanez. Budimir. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Lewandowski. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Moved on forwards. Fermin. Balde.
Oh, sweet feet.
Looking for a decent ball in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Lamine Yamal, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Has a quick glance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Raphinha. Oh, good spread. Drives it. Oh, what a climb! Yes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Ferran Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Garcia. Oh, a delicate chip through. In by Garcia. Goes in for the header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
It's run loose here. Foot in. Garcia. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eric Garcia. Budimir. Defending of the desperate variety. Ibanez. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Brian. Muscular approach does pay off here. Koundé. 60 minutes played. Pedri. Koundé. Koundé forwards and with intent. Going to be disappointed with that. Eric Garcia. Balde.
If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lewandowski. Koundé. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Balde. Fermin. Lewandowski. Balde. Lewandowski. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the ball's done its job. Now then, the ball's come loose. Moncayola. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cruz. Brian. Ibanez. Brian providing, and no, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Raphinha. Fermin. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Budimir. Ibanez. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Budimir. Cruz. Ibanez. Brian. Budimir. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Oh, it's come loose. Great hit!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Fermin. Lewandowski. Brian. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Lewandowski. Ibanez concedes a free kick for that. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Raphinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruz. Great defending, strong and determined. Raphinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamal. Budimir. And he'll shoot here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Osasuna really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Kubash is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Fermin. And he cuts out the supply. Cruz. Aim forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Brian. Balde with the foul. Really well cleared. Yamal. Eric Garcia, gently done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Koundé. Lewandowski. Koundé. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ah, such a clever touch. Pedri with the cross. He's there to get rid. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Brian. Moncayola. Moncayola. Cruz. Budimir succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Pedri. Lewandowski. Vermeer. Looks to the other side. And it's Lewandowski. Raphinha! Could be danger here. Turns and goes back. Now who's going to be first to this? That's played into space. Can he latch on to this? Danger averted for now. Garcia getting this one clear. Koundé goes on a charge down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Pedri. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Moved on forwards. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, played right into his path. There's no flag. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Balde. There are a few waiting for it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Played out to the right. Vermeer. Balde. Vermeer.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Koundé tries to clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a loose ball. And that's been won straight back. And the shot's on him. Hits one!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eric Garcia. Yamal. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He has found the way through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Koundé. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. He is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Budimir really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
That is out of play. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Chance here to counter. I think we're just about done here. Cruz. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Osasuna have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Kubasi. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yamal. That's very neat. Lamine. Balde. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Petri tries to dink it through. Can he deliver? Does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Referee's given a throw. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage. Lamine. Osasuna have a free kick. Eric Garcia is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lamine. Eric Garcia played it long. Raphinha. He's got the shot away! Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries to get it clear. Brian going full tilt down the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a throw in. Oh, here's a chance! Balde tries to dink it in. That'll be a corner. That's really well cleared. Garcia. Yamal. Nice physical challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Budimir concedes a free kick for that. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Budimir. Chance here to counter. Brian placed it in. Clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's played him through. Danger averted for now. There are a few waiting for it. Real chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. Osasuna playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Lewandowski. Koundé. Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. Raphinha. Lewandowski. Now the breakaway. Kubasi. Fermin. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Koundé. Now it's Raphinha. Proves too strong. Over to the left. Pedri with the cross. Can he deliver? And they've difficult read. Budimir with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Pedri crosses. And that's out of reach. Moncayola. Aim forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Fermin. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Aim forwards. Moncayola. Garcia. Moncayola. Garcia. Moncayola. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Ferran Torres with the foul. Ibanez made out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balde. Eric Garcia. Balde. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Kubasi. Ferran Torres. Chance here to counter. Budimir made out towards the right wing. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Koundé forwards and with intent. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Yamal. Balde. Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fermin. Pedri. On into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Raphinha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Brian. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Kubasi. Koundé. Lewandowski. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ibanez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferran Torres. Ibanez. Brian tries to dink it through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Played out to the right. Balde. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Garcia, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Eric Garcia. Balde. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's onto it in a flash. Garcia. Brian. Ibanez. Floats it up and over. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kubasu. That's really well manoeuvred. Garcia. That's a throw. Lewandowski. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Lewandowski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ibanez has been caught there, it's a foul. Cruz. He's in space and looking for options. Garcia claims it. Ibanez shifted upfield. Ibanez, and it's lofted through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fermin. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Garcia. Moncayola. Oh, that's a nice ball. Garcia in acres of space out wide. Fermin. Kubasu. Eric Garcia. Kubasu. Cruz. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, well timed. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Garcia. Kunde. Pedri. He welcomes it in. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ibanez, forwards and with intent. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. To the last 5 minutes. Eric Garcia. Balde. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Balde. He's through here. And the ball is out of play. Moncayola. Garcia. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. A chance to play it in. Now here's the delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lewandowski. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Balde. Ibanez.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kunde played towards the other side. Cleared away. Budimir, and the finish! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's nice. There's the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Garcia plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Garcia goes short. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! And that's off target. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Cruz tries to dink it through. He's in plenty of space here. Bit of a misjudgment. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres, Yamal, and that is a little undercooked. Ibanez, Cruz, looks to the other side, Garcia, now he's off and running. Great work on the overlap. Koundé can get it clear. Showing good feet. Moncayola. Over to the left. Pedri. Balde. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Kubasi. Oh, good spread. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Fermin. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Now it's Raphinha. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. Balde. Koundé. He's set up one goal so far. Kubasi. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Played towards the other side. Garcia. Played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. Garcia plays it short. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, played right into his path. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, they can break here. Moncayola. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Can he latch on to this? He steps in, and that... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Pedri. So we've reached the hour mark. Fermin. Yamal. Budimir.
And now the breakaway, played out to the right. Nice control. Can he deliver?
No way through, so back.
Tries a shot!
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedri. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Garcia.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
He is just caressing the ball. That's an excellent interception. Pedri, spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Short changes him with that pass. Ferran Torres. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Moncayola. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Budimir. Budimir tries to thread one through. Very nicely done. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going direct. Oh, great play. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Balde. Yamal. That is lovely. Promising cross. Moncayola. Chip through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Balde. Lamine. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a little off target. Kunde. Ferran Torres. Out to the right. Pedri. Lamine. Oh, that's a nice ball. It is a corner. And he's heaved it away. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Nice physical challenge. And they can counter here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Ibanez have it back and can go again. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lewandowski gently done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looks for the finish. Oh, almost a 6th. Garcia. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Koundé with a definite foul there. This could be their final throw of the dice. And it's been taken short. Succumbs to the pressure. Fermin. Added time is up. There goes the whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example.
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time. Buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound. We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow